Oh, lad. It's just a brisk Sunday walk here, folks. The evening time now, it's just around about 6 p.m. as we head back. And again, we've had a mild storm this afternoon. Continuous rain that seems to have abated for a while. And I'm just having a think now about there's things taking place now in the future, and the things that have been planned, stealthily. And now I don't believe that we're going to thwart the majority of them, if any of them, folks. Because these people that are carrying out these plans, that are exercising these things now, they've had almost maybe 100 years, maybe even more. Some people, some experts say it goes back to Egyptian times where they've been planning this. And devising a one world system, a new world order sort of thing, folks. But, what I think about now is I think about the future. And our defeat of this will be for those people of the future. I don't believe it's going to be for us because, like I said, these people, it's been long-winded. These people have had, so long to plan everything and to foresee everything that we might counter it with. So they've got things in place to counter us countering them, if you like. We've not had that long to wake people up and to try and thwart this stuff. All this stuff's been in the planning for a long time. And believe me, they know that quite a few of us know that of their plans. So their plans will have changed. Mine would. I'm not fucking stupid, folks. If I knew that people had caught wind of something I was planning, I would change it. I would try not to let them know that I'd changed them plans, but I'd have something in place to try and counter what they were trying to do to me, or trying to stop me doing. And these people have had so long and so much money to invest in what's taking place now, folks. But there's no way out of it. There isn't. The only way out of it is surely us getting to the end of it. And getting to the end of it probably means our demise. But, we can take measures and put things in place that make sure that our evidence and our information survives, so that at some point in the future people can access that information and can then hopefully make a difference. That's my plan now, folks. I personally can't get this stopped, and there are military people out there that can't get it stopped, military might that can't get it stopped. Have a think about that. Have a think about the justice system that can't get any of it stopped. All this shit with the fucking vaccines. The governments themselves that are under the thumb of these fucking ruling classes, hidden behind our rose-tinted glasses, folks, away from view. The medical profession can't get it stopped. The police certainly have no interest in getting any of it stopped. They're out to just fucking fine you willy-nilly, left, right and centre, folks, for stupid fucking things. For non-crimes that they deem crimes. Fucking crazy. But I am constantly thinking and observing and watching, cataloguing and capturing, and then time capturing as much as possible of this shit as possible for those, again, like I keep saying, folks, not yet born. They are the future. We are not the future. We are very, very, very rapidly becoming the past, and not a very fucking good past, folks. But, that's how I see it anyway. I do not for 1 minute think that I'm wrong about this. Take this crime I show you up in the area. This is almost, if not 100 years in the making. They've been testing this stuff for far too long. Jettisoning it, spraying it down so it looks like all this shit here that isn't cloud. That was that probably less than an hour ago, folks. You know, can't get that stopped. And there's no point now trying to get the vaccines stopped, yeah, because everybody had them. Yeah, the 95% of us that they wanted gone, yeah, took this fucking injection, folks. So they are not human anymore. Maybe that, like I keep saying, was the depopulation that Deagle told us about. Not necessarily huge death, immediate death where everybody drops dead, especially from these Wi-Fi systems, but the humans who have become transhuman now and are not deemed human at all anymore. Maybe that is how they deem the surplus population to have disappeared. We're still here, but we're not human anymore. You know, and there's slightly more than 95% of the populace that took those fucking shots, folks. The evidence is all out there. I'm tired of fucking looking through it. I'm tired daily of searching for new information, and it is getting tedious now. Doing these books is fucking tedious. It's hard work, it's upsetting, it's soul fucking destroying, folks, just about. Although my soul is still intact. My soul was never sold nor stole, folks. It's still fucking mine. Anyway, that's my thoughts for the day. Come on, lad, we're nearly back now. Got about a mile to go now and then we're back. These dogs just don't want to walk at all anymore. Even when it's nice, they just want to sit out in the garden. Or and just stay indoors. They're quite happy to eat. They're quite happy to be fussed. But the days of walking the moorlands like we used to do for 4 hours a time, folks, are gone. And that saddens me. But they're still here, they're still my friends. We're still a team, as I consider us. And we're still fighting for those not yet born. Because there's not going to be that fucking many that are true humans in the future, folks. No one knows what the next generations are going to be from their parents having had these fucking injections and from the children having had these injections. We know the death count and the harm and the injury and all the rest of it is huge worldwide. But the majority of people are still here. Even though we can go to the graveyard and detect the MAC addresses of those 6 feet under. You know, that Bluetooth app device is very efficient and sufficient in pinpointing who is and who isn't trackable, traceable and targetable to be erasable. So, I wish I could see into the future, folks. I wish I could see what's coming. But I'm not privileged to do that. Some people say that they can see clearly what's coming. I can't. And I don't lie about that. I don't even have a suspicion of what I could really expect from the future, other than that I just feel confident that there will be enough people in the future who are going to want justice for the people of the past, because we see it everywhere we go. You know, we see people now campaigning for the Aborigines in Australia to be given their land back and to be given compensation. We see it with Africa, and we see it with the North American Indians. We see, you know, people campaigning for justice for these people who've been dead 100 years or more. But we simply then just hold the governments to account. And that's not good enough for me. Yeah. People accept compensation and it's kind of washed and swept under the fucking rug, so to speak. But I want people of the future to not just say, oh, we want compensation for what happened to our ancestors. I want them people of the future to look at it and go, fucking hell, let's get that stopped. And whatever else is taking place in the future. If they can learn from what's happening today, they can prevent even more of this shit taking place for them. That's what I keep thinking about all the time, folks. But remember, especially about the injections, folks, whatever happens from here on, it's too late. We can't go back. These people had these injections. I don't believe for 1 minute that they can detox from the harm and from what these motherfuckers had 100 years or more. The 1800s have been jabbing people, remember that, folks? Causing all kinds of problems and then telling us there were flu pandemics when they fucking weren't. Where they were injecting people with certain things and then switching the radio waves up and giving people all kinds of fucking problems. It's all there, historically recorded, folks. Anyway, I better shut up now. But I think, and I think we all have to start thinking, right, well, we may be doomed, but the future needn't be. We may be doomed, but the future needn't be, folks. Anyway, with that I'll shut up. I'll stop my 11-minute rant with I kid ye not.